Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. Alright, boundaries are the things Spirit wants to talk about today. Your plans are your plans and they're not to be interrupted by anybody else. So this is not the week to flex on accommodating what other people are wanting from you. Okay, so be clear about what your focus is, and this will enable you to recharge and reassess and think about the goals, the little micro steps that you're needing that are heading towards the goals that you're wanting, that you're wanting to fulfill this year. Okay, so just hold that space in your mind when someone says, oh, would you like to do whatever it is, and just be like, yeah, I actually know I've got other plans. And that, when you do that, you're going to, and sometimes we got to flex a little bit, I guess, but but Spirit's saying that whatever you do, whatever happens at the end of the day, make sure that you put aside 5 minutes or at the beginning of a day where you're connecting with your guides, where you're connecting with your spirit team, and you're having that conversation with them to help you feel more clear about what am I doing and why am I doing it, and what is my priorities for today. What are my priorities for today? All right, you know the deal. I'm going to pick 3 cards: the left, the right, in the middle, lefties. I think we had this one yesterday. Yes, I think we did. This is the Phoenix rising from the ashes. And I love when out of the 78 cards, there still seems to be our cards will repeat in certain energy. And this is a really clear, this is what I want. I see the goal, I reach the goal, and then I see another. So it's really important to feel like you are in control as you move towards the direction that you are wanting this year to be about. Righties. I think we've had this one recently too. So there you go. I did shuffle. So, this one is saying, sometimes it's really hard to get our heads around what are our priorities, and also from an emotional standpoint of like, how important is that to me, and what am I wanting from other people, and what am I wanting to give from myself. So that kind of unconditional, conditional sort of space between how we love and who we love and why we love, and that can feel really complicated for you at the moment. But that's why the pulling back with your boundaries and making time for yourself is really going to help you feel more connected and more able to understand your perspective and your drive for where you're wanting to go with things. Middle card. Yeah, so she's in a bit of a cranky mood, isn't she? So she's throwing lightning at this dude, and her she's just worn out. And sometimes these public holidays seem to come around at the right time, don't they? She's worn out, she's tired, she just needs some alone time. She's not really feeling like engaging properly, and she's getting cranky with the wrong people. So Spirit is saying you have some really humanitarian, really thoughtful projects on your mind. So it's not just about, tidying the house type thing or fixing the car or whatever it is that you've got on your mind. There's other things you're thinking that you're really wanting to put into place. And if you're not creating that time for yourself, who will? And it's getting you really frustrated. So just prioritize your own desires at the moment. All right. And on that note, have a wonderful day.